Hello, my name is Brian Foster, and welcome to my Spiritist blog. Today we're going to talk about Matthew chapter 11, verse 27. Now this is interesting because Spiritism explains a lot more about this verse. Before I begin, please subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like button, give me comments if you'd like. The more we can help the algorithm, the more we can spread Spiritism throughout the world so people understand the spirit world around us. And this is why I'm talking today about the Bible, because once you understand Spiritism, you begin to understand a lot more about what is in the Bible. A lot of passages are interesting and you think you know what it means, but Spiritism reveals so much more. So let's talk about the passage. Matthew 11, verse 27. All things have been handed over to me by my Father, and no one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son, and anyone to whom the Son chooses to reveal to him. So, what does this mean as interpreted by Spiritism? One can look at this verse with clarity given the information about the spirit universe and the hierarchy of spirits which have been revealed to us by the work and the codification of Allan Kardec in the Spirit's book. First, let us take the portion of the verse, no one knows the Father except the Son. In the Spirit's book, we are told by the Spirit of Truth that we are too immature spiritually to understand God. We must be a perfect spirit to know God. Who is a perfect spirit? Jesus Christ is a perfect spirit. Hence, since Jesus is the only perfect spirit on earth at the time, only he can know God. Even in the spirit realm, in the heavens surrounding the earth, the vast majority of spirits are not advanced enough to comprehend God. The Spirit's book tells us this. Now, let's examine the statement, no one knows the Son except the Father. Again, this is explained by Spiritism. Christ is the leader, the governor of the earth, including the heavens surrounding the earth. Therefore, no spirit is on the same level or superior to Jesus Christ. Hence, no spirit totally understands the extent of the power of Christ. Now, the last part. No one knows the Father except the Son, and anyone to whom the Son chooses to reveal to him. Christ is telling us that to a sufficiently high spirit, Christ could assist in that spirit's quest to understand God. What Jesus didn't say is, in order to know God, you on earth, it's impossible. Don't even think about it yet. You have a long way to go. But he didn't say that, right? He's a very nice person. But eventually, of course, you will get there. In summary, Christ revealed the vast difference in knowledge and wisdom between humanity on earth and advanced spirits. He exposes to us all that we are the students without the required classes to comprehend at a higher level. But he doesn't close the door. In verse 28, he says, come to me all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. What is he telling us? He's telling us that he is the perfect teacher for us, that by following his precepts, his example, he will be benevolent and kind in your instruction. Now remember what that means. Think back. Maybe some people have experienced this, and especially back in Christ's time. Teachers weren't exactly nice to their students. If you had a wrong answer or you spoke out of turn, you got a whack on your hand or a slap in the face or on the head. People didn't have the benevolent teaching style that they do now. Christ is telling them, I will teach you in a wonderful manner, right? He will lead you in a kind and compassionate style of leadership. That is what he's saying. So it reveals so much to us when he said that Only the Father knows me. So think about that for a second. He is so high up that the other spirits, the ones we know of, John the Baptist, who was a wonderful person, is now in heaven. Jesus' messengers, the angels that he sent, even they do not know the extent of his power because they are below him. Therefore, only God knows the extent of Jesus' power, and only Jesus is the one that starts talking. I don't know if he talks directly or indirectly, but he is certainly higher than any other spirits around the heavens or in the lower zone or the dark abyss or any humans incarnated now on earth than we are. And therefore, what he said is perfectly true. It's not an allegory. It is a fact. So I hope you enjoyed this little kind of dissertation, a little bit of revealing knowledge about a verse in the Bible, and I hope to do more of these in the future as I periodically read and I kind of see things that I think, oh, it can be explained much further by Spiritism, because Spiritism is a wonderful doctrine. It's called Christian Spiritism. We believe in Jesus Christ, but we also believe in reincarnation and karma, because that is how we are sent to earth many, many times in order to learn to be good. God and Jesus are just and wonderful and loving. And therefore, one person, if he makes a mistake or is raised by a horrible family or in bad circumstances, they do not rot in hell forever. No, that doesn't exist. You may go to bad places for a while, but only until you change your attitude and your character. We are given multiple chances to become better and better people. That is the main difference between Christianity and Christian Spiritism. There are other differences, but really, the main one is reincarnation and karma, and there are spirits all around us that we can talk to, but we need training to talk to them. Anyway, if you're interested in Spiritism, you may want to read my book, The 7 Tenets of Spiritism, where I talk about my introduction to Spiritism and what it means to me, and what are the signs and signals I've seen from spirits, my guardian angel, who are involved in my life. God bless.